Hello there, Darin Steen here from FatLossLifestyle.com. Today, I'm so excited to come to you from AmazingAbs.com and working with the likes of Tom Venuto, David Grassafi, Nick Nilsson, and all the other experts down below that are dedicated for one purpose, and that is to give you six-pack, rock-hard abs. You can do it. I know you can. I'm 45 years old, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and we're going to give you ammunition so you can do it too. The ab technique today, we're going to get down on the floor. We're going to get a light dumbbell. 15 pounds is heavy enough. The dumbbell punch and pull. I've showed you some versions of this one before, but I got some finer points today that I've never shared with anybody, and I'm sharing them with you today. Get down, ideally on the floor. This technique will work a little bit better if you have a foundation that you can lock your toes underneath. I just got a pair of 100-pound dumbbells here. Okay, here's the key. Right arm locked nice and tight. Bring it right down to the shoulder. Your left shoulder blade comes up and reach up through the ceiling with that left hand. So your body weight's on your right shoulder blade. Take a big breath in. Drive your left elbow through the floor. Let that air out. Look to the left. Come back down to your starting position. Your body weight's right on your right shoulder blade. Big breath in. I'm looking to the right. Explode the elbow through the floor. One more time. Big breath in. Take that dumbbell through the ceiling, elbow through the floor. Little side note here. If you want to, a lot of people, no matter what ab technique you're doing, they have issues with their neck. Should they hold their neck? Should they clasp their ears? They have trouble. They have stress and strain in their neck. Here's a little tip. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. During the exercise, it's going to tighten up your scalene muscles right through here. It's going to really give that cervical spine a lot more support. So put the tongue on the roof of the mouth and try to push that tongue up, and then put your chin down. That's going to let your scalene muscles tighten up and support that cervical neck. You'll never have any issues again with your neck during ab techniques. So here's the ending technique that's really nice. Get to 10 to 12 reps so it gets really tough with the technique I already showed you. Big breath in. Let that air out any way possible. Grunt, groan, or if you just let that air out, a soft pah noise. So let's say you get to 12, 14, it gets real tough. Give me 10 or 12 quick ones. 10, 9, 8. If it's too much with the dumbbell, So that way, we can work on the hypertrophy of building up the six-pack ab muscles with some weight going nice and slow and controlled. Then the ending technique, we can work on those fast twitch muscles with no weight, preferably going nice and quick. It's an unbelievable movement. You're going to love it. It's a dumbbell punch and pull. Now remember, we just showed you how to make your ab muscles bigger and stronger. But most of you already have six-pack muscles underneath your tummy fat on top of the muscle underneath the skin. So if you really want true six-pack ab, amazing abdominal muscles, you got to learn how to eat and you got to learn how to think. So I just gave you a tip on how to train, on how to eat. You guys probably know it, but it's small meals often, protein and carbohydrates together, a veggie type carb every 3 hours. Cycle the starchy carbs in on top of that meal. Starchy carbs being rice, potatoes, yams, brown rice, wild rice, oatmeals, whole bananas, healthy 7-grain bread. Throw a little bit of that in on top of those meals on days you train intensely with weights, preferably in the 6-hour window after that exercise routine. On days you do cardio first thing in the morning, preferably interval style cardio, or non-activity days, pretty much depending on your starting point and your goals, keep the starchy carbs out. So there's a really good point in the right direction on food. On thoughts that you think, you got to stay away from negativity. Start out your day with getting up and incantating out loud what you want with your body, with your money, with your relationships. Get rid of the negativity. Stay away from the naysayers. You got to put positive in your ear and in your head all the time. So if you want amazing six-pack abs at any age, you got to work on the thoughts that you think, the foods that you eat, and the exercise that you get. So there you go. Darin Steen from FatLossLifestyle.com and Amazing Abs. You have the power to change.